Thank you for viewing the Horizons Public Library grant proposal for the installation of JAWS assistive technologies for the visually impaired. Horizons Public Library is located in Bear Creek, Washington, in Clark County. The community is a bedroom community with no major industry. It is a medium-sized suburb of Seattle. It is adjacent to a larger suburb, the community college, and a small private college. Washington State School for the Blind has an outreach program in the community, and there are several visually impaired students in the public school system. The library is within a mile of an elementary school and a middle school in opposite directions. It has after-school programs for elementary, middle, and high school students and is well attended. According to 2020 estimates from the U.S. Census Bureau, Bear Creek, Washington's estimated population is about 55,000, with a median age of 42.5 years. Data from the American Community Survey shows that in 2019, there were almost 23,000 households in the city, with an average size of 3.79 people per household. The median income for households in Bear Creek, Washington is $94,000. The building is 40,000 square feet and has a steel and limestone facade in the front, with wheelchair access and elevators inside. The main floor is a primary open space that houses current displays and outreach, as well as a small exhibition room that rotates works by local artists and the teens-only room. The upstairs area houses the primary collection with public access computers, 2 digital media stations, and several quiet and study rooms. In these colorful photos, you can see the teen-only room on the second floor and an early childhood room on the first floor. The library has Wi-Fi access points that function inside the building as well as from the parking lot. You must have a library card to access the Wi-Fi. The collection houses over 75,000 books with reading areas divided by age group. In addition to its electronic collections, there is access to over 90 databases and interlibrary loan with local colleges and universities. Introducing Mark Smith. He is a 16-year-old African-American high school student who attends public school. Mark is heterosexual and has a girlfriend. He has a visual challenge. He is interested in space engineering and wants to go to college. His parents are also both in technological professions. He participates in chess, math, and science clubs, as well as other social clubs in school and via organizations for the blind. He cannot drive because of his visual impairment, but doesn't let this prevent him from having an active social life. Like many people his age, Mark Smith is a tech junkie and uses many different types of social media, whether it be TikTok, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. He likes Starbucks vanilla steamers and cheese pizza. Mark attends church and is active there. He enjoys reading for pleasure, especially scientific magazines. Mark does not have a service dog, but does use assistive technology on his iPad. He is an audiophile and has extensive musical libraries on his iPad, with subscriptions to multiple musical apps like Spotify and Tidal. Mark values independence, friendship, social relationships, immediacy, success, education, technology, inclusion, and music. We want to install JAWS screen reading technology on 3 computers. 1 installation would be in the teen computer room and 2 in the adults area computer bank. The National Federation for the Blind reports over 7 million people in the U.S. have a visual impairment. Sunrich and Green note that at least 1.5 million visually impaired individuals use computers. Libraries are institutions that specialize in the free exchange of information that is found in a variety of media. Libraries must make all forms of information available to patrons with blindness, and that requires the acquisition of specialized equipment. Adina Mulkin conveys that equal access to online resources is an important social justice issue. The ALA and independent experts in the field have agreed that libraries should be knowledgeable about adaptive technologies. This technology plan will guarantee our patrons access to assistive technologies throughout the library, even if they cannot afford them at home. Screen readers are a vital component, allowing us to meet the needs of this particular demographic. The IFLA recommends that all library and information providers, as part of their core services, put in place services, collections, equipment, and facilities which will assist individual users with a print disability to access and use resources that meet their particular needs for information. American Libraries Magazine notes, unfortunately, many disabled people find the price of such technology prohibitive. With these technologies, access to public use and computers can be a great equalizer, helping individuals find employment, improve their job skills, connect with friends and relatives, locate valuable social service information, or simply have fun. Meredith Forkas points out the obvious. Accessibility isn't just a nice thing to do, it's a legal requirement. With this grant, we will be better able to meet the needs of our visually impaired patrons. Our values that we are upholding with this proposal are access. All members of our community must have equal access to the services provided by the library. Lifelong learning. Visual impairment often increases with age, and it is vital people can pursue what they want throughout all stages of life. Diversity. All types of people are vital community members, and we want them all to belong to our library. Public good. When the community's most vulnerable members are underserved, our whole society is. Service. We equitably serve our community. Not everyone is the same. Social responsibility. We work in this field because of our calling to do the right thing for others. And hopefully we can uphold these values with this implementation plan and everything we do at the library. JAWS is the most respected and used screen reader available. Currently, there are no technologies that would make JAWS obsolete. There are new technologies like OrCam and smart readers, like OmniReader, but these do not pertain to computer access. JAWS has been in use since 1995 and is a well-established technology. JAWS is software. Its durability is not an issue. The headphones should last a couple of years. Headphones will wear out and need replacing, of course. Physically, the library already has computers capable of running JAWS. The headphones will need to be kept at the designated JAWS computers. The use of JAWS will require training for the library staff and a certain level of training for patrons. Patron training will include online tutorials. Staff training will include online and in-house training by Freedom Scientific. Updating is done automatically. Upgrading may be necessary for headphones, keyboards, etc. Training library staff will always be available. A $200 technical support fee will be paid upon purchase. This ensures support from Freedom Scientific if any issues arise. JAWS is more expensive than other screen readers. JAWS is more reliable than and better maintained by Freedom Scientific. Having JAWS on library computers will expand access to the collection for patrons involved in lifelong learning. We have the following technology already in place. 8 computers with headphones, keyboards, and mouse in the adult section, teen section, and children's section. 5 printers, fax via email, 2 community rooms with projectors and audio systems, 3 self-checkout kiosks, hotspots for checkout, and a projector for checkout. All of our computers meet the necessary system requirements. Here is a chart listing the specifications of our equipment. This is our SWOT analysis. Our strengths are that we already have a lot of technology inventory, including the computers we need. One of our staff members is already familiar, and we have community demand. Our opportunities are this exact grant that we're requesting right now, our built-in marketing through the city, and our accessibility that the library already has. Our weaknesses are our lack of specific headphones for JAWS, and we need to find a date for training, and also the lack of current funding. Our threats are from the sanitation for the headphones, and that they might disappear or become broken, and that this solution is not ideal for our hearing impaired patrons. Our budget is exactly $5,000, the amount of money that we would receive from this grant. We get 3 copies of JAWS and a $250 a year maintenance agreement, 4 sets of headphones, installation, staff training, and what I left over we'll use towards marketing. All of these are one-time costs except for the maintenance agreement that we will be paying yearly. We will be able to pay this with our current budget. We're going to try to use all resources available to us with our marketing plan. We have community outreach with the assisted living facility, public schools, Washington State School for the Blind, and we are going to do a punch and cookie open house social at the library. We're going to use as many forms of social media as we can, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and our own library website. We have free advertising with the city through their City Print newspaper and City Print paper website. Our entirety of our marketing budget is going to go to advertising on the local college radio station podcast. And here's our Gantt chart that you've been waiting for. The JAWS technology project timeline is mapped out on this chart. The initial research, need analysis, and grant proposal creation is complete. While the assessment will continue throughout the year, the installation, staff training, and marketing will be completed in the month of August and September with a go-live date of 9/3/22. Our first SMART goal is to increase patronage by patrons who require assistive technologies. This is a stretch goal we hope to achieve over the course of 1 year. The maximum amount of use we have for our JAWS programs are 744 hours, and we would like 168 hours the first month with a 10% growth each month. It's measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound because of the things we already have in place and the ability to measure it over the course of a specific period of time. For our second SMART goal, we want to measure the time of people we turn away because of higher demand than access. It's measurable because we will use a sign-up station to chart who is waiting and who is allowed in. It's achievable because if we turn away too many people, we can consider adding another instance of software. And it's realistic because we can achieve this goal without any adverse impacts on the library, and it is time-bound because of the monthly and yearly evaluation we will be doing. Thank you for viewing our presentation.